Why do people cheat, even though they have perfect partner who is nice to them? Cheating has mostly to do with the cheater having unresolved issues. It's rarely about the one being cheated on. Better said, they are unwilling to do the work to fix what's going on, because it is much harder, so they resort to instant gratification. Thank you for this response, but then I wonder, do they feel bad? Or do they create excuses for themselves to justify their actions? And another thing, betrayal is not a mistake, it's a choice. I think referring to men, that they seek validation. I saw something interesting, that like 80% of men find 80% of women attractive, and only like 60% of women find 20% of me attractive. So women always feel desirable, but men don't. And because they don't have that confidence, they need to get it from other sources. So women know they can pretty much get with any man, but men don't. And why have one girl telling you you're desirable when you can have more? Their partner could be perfect and treat them well, but if they have an opportunity for more validation, they will take it, because they cannot validate themselves. Why does anyone cheat? They find the cheating exciting, with the exclusion of revenge cheating. It's the wrong question to sit there and wonder what you are or aren't giving them. They are addicted to limerence/NRE, and the actual act of sneaking around and betraying you is what they find exciting. Why don't they leave? Then there'd be no one to betray, and that relationship would be just like their current marriage. Do they feel remorse? Sure. They feel remorseful that they got caught. If they felt remorseful about cheating, they wouldn't do it in the first place. Cheating secretly behind your partner's back releases brain chemicals, dopamine and adrenaline. Both are highly addictive and the person wants more and more. Hence, once a cheater always a cheater. The drugs are so powerful that remorse is almost non-existent during the affair. BTW. Most spouses that give their partners permission to cheat will stop cheating because the excitement factor is gone. Don't forget about oxytocin, and the remorse is there, but not always. I call it the crash, and it comes back in cycles. Maybe because it's about chasing a version of oneself they thought they'd lost, not a better partner. Maybe because the thrill of the forbidden is a drug one couldn't resist. Maybe because the focus shifts to what feels missing, blinding them to everything they have. I think it's slightly different for men and women. Men just for lust. They get infatuated with the taboo chemistry. Women mostly cheat because they have checked out of the relationship. They no longer value their current partner. This is a total generalization, and I'm sure that there are many other reasons. There is no such thing as a perfect partner, period. Perfection is an illusion. It has to do with the person. You can give a person everything, but if they're a piece of shit, they'll do what they do. It's a mistake when they're caught, but it's always a decision. That's why it's best to choose the best you can and look at a person's morals and not ignore glaring red flags. Most of the time, the cheating has nothing to do with the partner and everything to do with the cheater. Because people suck. He or she isn't perfect. No one is perfect. Not even my wife, me and all the kids. They're weak of character. Maybe the partner isn't so nice, maybe the cheater is selfish. How can anyone answer it? It has nothing to do with whether their partner is perfect or not. Cheating is exciting for the cheater. That's why they do it. Because variety is nice. Same old gets boring, or lame, or not as sexually compatible. There is always someone better in bed out there. It's fun and exciting. It's the thrill they get from it. And sex with the same person gets old and boring after a while. Just like anything else gets old. Plus the hormones and rush you get. If you're cheating, it's precisely because you're not perfect. If you were, you wouldn't be looking outside for what's inside. Can you close here please? No, I meant, even though they have a perfect partner who is nice to them, and they still cheat on that perfect person. And do they feel bad for that? That was my question. Sorry if it wasn't clear. List. Because they are narcissists and crave affirmation. They are the center of their own universe and lack empathy. The only remorse they feel is when they are caught. First, perfect in house-wise. What the partner may feel is perfect may not be what the cheater considers perfect. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. Some feel bad afterwards, but that's usually PPL, that don't continue the behavior ongoing, or stop on their own when the reality hits them. Most don't feel bad till they're caught, and they know they are going to lose the person. There are different reasons for cheating. Cause the cheater allows themselves to take the risk. Obviously it's a complex issue, but it's generally because they let themselves be cheaters. People cheat because they want more, or are missing something. Who they are with has nothing to do with their selfish ways. There is no universal answer if they will feel remorse or not. Everyone is different. No partner is perfect. Some people have a very warped notion of what a perfect person is. For instance, some men think that a woman must be able to perform freaky sex acts, and some women are unattracted to men who aren't abusive or at least a bit scary. Additionally, certain people are wired in such a way to never be satisfied with a single sexual partner. One possible explanation is the Coolidge effect. https n wikipedia.org/wiki/coolidge_effect, which can affect both males and females. I suppose one reason this behavior might emerge would be to prioritize genetic diversity and reproductive success over maintaining a strong pair bond, as you wouldn't be betting the future of your genes on a single partner. Because curiosity? Because they think grass is greener in the other side. There's no universal answer as to why people cheat on good people. Everyone has their own justifications. Plus, we don't know what people are like beyond closed doors. The one thing that is common between all cheaters is that they have underlying problems within themselves. I've known people to cheat once and never again, and I've known people who've cheated every partner they have. Cheating is a problem exclusively within the cheater. It really goes that deep, whether it be narcissistic traits, personality disorders, or trauma. There is something wrong within themselves. Until they are able to pinpoint the why, they likely won't stop. Even though some know the why, they refuse to work on it. My point is, cheating is an inside job. It can be stopped, but not unless they want to stop and have the drive to do anything to fix it. Cheating is often compared to addiction. Yeah, sure. It kinda does boil down to sex and all other addictions. Every person who ever picked up a drug they liked did it more and more until it ruined their life. Even then, some just don't want to live any other way, so they let the addiction overcome them. Addiction always starts with a choice and selfishness. It rarely ever has anything to do with the actual partner being cheated on. If you want to call a dead bedroom reason enough to cheat, sure, that may be the one. That makes some sense. They are cowards because they lead others on and pull them into their mess when they could simply just divorce or walk away and do it the right way. I've been on both sides of it. I stayed because of the kids, and then I saw how stupid that was, and left for good. I met the LOML, not the one I cheated with, and I've not cheated since. Although you did ask about those who cheat on good people, I think it's important to note it's not as nuanced as you think. It's not black and white, but someone cheating on you, a good partner, never has anything to do with you. It's all them. Probably for the thrill. Same thrill you get from using drugs or gambling. Things that aren't accepted by society generally generate a lot of dopamine. Drugs, gambling, sex,